on cam, but hopefully it did. Ignore me just mumbling to myself about voice checking. I never usually do that on my lives, but now I do. That's new. That's new to the Newitt Studios Live, and I'm going to have to lean it like that because my phone needs a bit of a charge because I'm on a low battery. Yeah. I've been out, which is why this week's live is a little bit later than usual. So my apologies on that end. I should have told you all that I was going out, but oh well, I didn't. My fault. Big whoops. Yeah, I've been out with my brothers today. All three of my biological siblings have been out with them. Had a bit of a fun time, just out and about, as you do. So yeah, it's been pretty busy. Pretty busy. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill now for the rest of the weekend. So let's just get kick-starting with the new episode that we've got in, which is this episode of The Lives. And if you want, I'll tell you the actual biggest story to why this live is so much more delayed than usual. Because I should have been at home like ages ago, but there was a big travel problem trying to get back home. There was a lot of not traffic problems, but like it was like a travel story thing. Anyway, I'll let you all know when you'll start to tune in. That's if anyone does want to tune in. Yeah. Because there's a lot going on. Just leaning in a bit closer so I can see my laptop. Subscription chart. Get yourself subscribed if you haven't yet. That's the message. Terrible. Hello to you all just tuning in right now. Just made my way back home after going out. Been out with my bros today, my official brothers. But hello to all just tuning in right now. Welcome to the Saturday Live, as usual. So good to have you all here, tuning in for another week of absolute good things to announce, including a bit of a storyteller for this week's live. Mm-hmm. Yes, you heard me. A storyteller of this week's live that you probably won't want to miss. That's what's coming up. Big, huge storyteller. And I'm not talking the Sorrow series, Diary of Depression. No, I'm not talking about that. This one's an IRL story that I'm going to be adding in a little bit later because I thought it'd be a fun story because it was a fun moment that caused a lot of problems. But anyway, welcome all to this week's live. Hello to you all. Hello, hello. Good to all see you. We're going to start jumping in just a quick moment. Before we do, quick messages is that we've got to be careful on the comments because we've had a lot of probs last time. So we're keeping the comments nice and clean, nice and clear. Sorry if the angle is a bit awkward. I couldn't help. My phone kind of needs charging at the same time as doing the videos. So yeah, it's one of those sort of ones. Oh my goodness gracious me. So yeah, hello to all. Let's just jump in right now and get kicked in with the first announcements that is coming in, which is where I usually start now. And that first announcement is we've got some lo-fi tracks in the works. I've been working behind the scenes on the track list for the Waves of Sound lo-fi series. I've got quite a lot of tracks set up to come when they come. And as of anyone, if anyone's been wondering where the Waves of Sound orchestral series is, Waves of Sound is deciding it is going to be potentially stopping the orchestral side of its series and will stick with the lo-fi side of the series. They seem to be more into the lo-fi vibe than they are with the orchestral vibe, which is why they're saying that they might be dropping out on the orchestral series of Waves of Sound. We move along with that, still sticking to the theme of music. My personal music is in the works as well, of course. Been preparing everything. Of course, I've got my second and final studio album with Spike songs coming out in just a few weeks now, and literally next month, right at the beginning of next month. That's fun to look forward to. And it's going to be full of really entertaining songs and stuff. Yeah, I might have to drop another teaser for that because I haven't really heard much on that. So I'm going to have to remind myself to drop a new teaser for my second album when that releases. Also, you may have heard the other day the release of my debut single from LR Records with the absolute made up, full on fictional episode of Bad Voices release. That was pretty fun to make. I really enjoyed making that actually. It was quite an interesting one to make because I kind of based it off like my real feelings and stuff, but like twisted it and turned it to make it into like a fake story. But anyway. That's the love of music. So yeah, a lot of music is coming out, not just Waves of Sound. Music aside, let's move along to the next thing, which is we've got a lot more gaming episodes coming out. Reese and I are preparing, obviously, Spookfest stuff. We're preparing to do another thing. Well, I don't have anything spicy at the moment on me, so that cannot be done. My apologies for that. That will never happen because I don't have anything at home spicy enough for me to react to or try not to react to. Anyway, so that won't happen. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, talking about the gaming. Reese and I are working on Spookfest stuff, other things as well. We've got a build battle coming up. I'm not going to reveal what we're building. I know what we're building. Reese knows what we're building. So we both know what we're building. And it was chosen by our most best way to do it whenever we draw in votes. I leave it to a wheel spin. So I use this like special website thing. Like it's a secure website that has this like built-in wheel spinner, and it'll pick the topic that it's done. So yeah, I know what we're building. Reese knows what we're building. That's for Build Battle. Things for Spookfest. There'll be things for Winterfest as well for that third season. There's loads of things coming up that we're doing. We'll probably do some more Ella Craft ones. But the only problem is I need to try and fix my system. There's something going on with my Xbox system at the moment where whenever I do the remote play, it stops me from being heard in the party conversation that's built in on the Xbox, so we can't really talk until after we've finished recording. So what I've got to do now is use my laptop and literally voice call Reese through WhatsApp and do it that way around. It's just being weird. So yeah, that hopefully explains what's going on with the gaming stuff, and it's been a consistent problem now for the last few times we've tried to film stuff. Yeah, anyway. That makes that sense. So yeah, we're gonna be very busy. Okay, so that's that bit done. Literally share this one because this one also leads to the slightly late of this week's live. And this one's a definite good one. It's totally worth it. But yeah, I've got a bit of a story to tell you about why this live was slightly more delayed than usual. So there was a problem on the bus whilst on the way back from seeing my brothers. And basically, the bus that I was on got stopped, obviously, to pick up some more passengers that called the bus to stop. A passenger comes on with a bicycle. But obviously, we all know that buses don't allow passengers with bicycles, scooters, e-bikes or e-scooters onto a bus. Right, we know that's been a rule now for quite a while. But anyway, this passenger still tries to get on and causes an absolute bunch of drama on the bus. Proper having a massive argument with the bus driver because they couldn't get on. So it was like a back and forth between the passenger and the bus driver. There was lots of effing and jeffing and things like that. But yeah. No. I'm low. It might be just the camera angle. It's on a bit of an awkward angle because of how I'm got to record. My phone's kind of on charge at the same time as doing this. Anyway, back to the story. So, anyway, as I was saying, the passenger came on with a bike. Obviously, bikes are not permitted. This literally just happened, like, just not too long ago. And so there were a lot of back and forth with the bus driver and this bike using passenger, literally effing and jeffing and stuff. And literally, I was like, oh, you need to let me on. You'll be losing your job if you don't. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh my gosh. And literally, we were just at this exact bus stop for ages. Like what felt like 25 minutes, nearly half an hour at just one specific bus stop while this back and forth argument went on, and it took what felt like forever. I thought it would be a good story to tell because it just had us so boringly waiting, which made this bus like overly due to return back to where it was supposed to be going. So yeah, that's also one of the reasons why this live is slightly more delayed than usual. thought it'd be worth telling you all. Anyway, that's that story told. And done. Okay. Next up, got some more vlogs coming in for the vlog side of things. I've got some more vlogs. Connor and I are going back to Blackpool again over August. In fact, on the same day that I dropped my second studio album. So we'll be filming our time at Blackpool. There'll have to be a new updated POV for the Wallace and Gromit Thrillmatic because I've added some new stuff in since we last did it last year. And of course, this will be Connor and I. It'll be the first time that Connor and I have ever been on a Victus, the Intamin Gyro Swing. So that'll be something to look forward to. Yeah, that's Blackpool stuff coming up in August that we'll be looking forward to. Not only that, but there's also been this news going around that somewhere in America, in one of America's theme parks, they're building a very interesting coaster at the moment that's supposed to have an LSM launch that can launch people along the track whilst the actual trains themselves are upside down. Like, what? Which means we could be receiving the world's first upside down launch coaster. How crazy does that sound? Upside down launch. Literally upside down. It goes into this like spike and comes back down and stuff. There's lots of things it does, but yeah. I thought that was pretty interesting when I heard that being announced and stuff. Anyway, plans. What are other plans that are to come? So I dropped a video on my short feed a few days ago, asking people to have their own say in what they wanted me to do over the summer. And nobody, literally no one, has even bothered to put one single thing in the comment lineup for what they want to do this summer. So if you're not putting anything in at all, you're not going to get anything. You're just going to have the most boring summer there'll ever be of just all the basic stuff that I usually put up. So, for this live, for the next 10 minutes, I'm putting the hands back in to you. The viewers out there, to have your own say. And what you would like me to do for the first part of the summer. It's summer. I need something to do. So you guys are going to suggest to me things that I can do over the summer. So, now's your chance to have a say. And also subscribe while you're doing it, because I'll be watching. I've got my laptop up here where I can see your incoming comments, and I can also see the incoming comments on the screen. anyone? No one's literally tuned in. I'm just going to be ridiculously quiet. I'm asking for input right now, so share this live. And the challenge is for you lot to input what you want me to do over the summer. No, like that. No. We're gonna be here for a long time. I'm trying to get people to input what they would like for summer, but no one seems to be putting anything. Come on, comment it down in the comment section. I'm really trying to implement this because if you're not going to put anything, then you're not going to get anything, are you? You're not getting.
Then you're not going to get anything, are you?
A thing.
You're not.
Yeah. Well, hello to all of you just tuning in right now, but you've missed a big, massive chunk of this. So, I am literally asking people now to put their own input in what they would like me to do over the summertime for more videos and content. So I'm going to put that in the live chat so that everyone knows that's what I'm doing right now. So, yeah. Well, hello to everyone tuning in right now. I've just popped that in the chat, and I'm going to pin that onto the thing right now because that's what I'm doing. So, hello to anyone just tuning in right now. Welcome to the Saturday Live. Of course, it's Saturday. I'm live as usual, doing my usual live stream. I'll do a quick recap later on in what's going on the other side of things, what I've already mentioned. But to anyone that's just literally tuning in right this second, you've missed quite a big chunk of what's been going on. Right now, I've just put up that you can all have your say in the summer episodes of this channel. And that's what I'm doing right now, is that. I'm just asking people to get involved in suggesting their ideas of what they would like me to do over the summertime in terms of content, because I want to try to keep everyone as entertained as possible, and it's not going to be every single day that I'll be able to do something without your own say. So that's where you all come in handy. So yeah, if I do go quiet, it's because I'm just focusing on things. Anyway. I'm just really trying to get people as involved as possible. So anyone that's just literally tuning in right now, welcome to the usual Saturday live. It's Saturday, I'm live as normal, and right now it's just an interactive moment with all of you, the viewers of this channel. I will be shutting down the interaction section in just a moment, so please do have your chance to have your say, because if you don't get your chance to have a say in what you want, there never will be anything over the summer, and you'll be just bored. Got an idea. I've done my album. Just going to announce that your chance to have your say is now officially over. It's now closed. It's now finally moving on to the next sector of the live. Do they kiss me warm? Let me have mine. Super snooze. It's lovely in this bed. Yeah, I'm resting my head. Sleeping is the best. A super snooze catches his all night. Let's see how far. Share. Now. Please.
I saw the sunrise this morning, that orange glowing sky, the hue of pinks and purples, softness of clouds in the sky, sunrise, sunrise. A new day has come, a beginning. It's beautiful. I can hear the trees rustling leaves. Must be a little breeze. I should make the most of it while it's here. I saw the sunrise this morning, that orange glowing sky, the hue of pinks and purples, the softness of clouds in the sky, sunrise, sunrise. I can feel the warmth seeping in, true touch of spring. I love it all, the love of the birds singing, those gentle sounds. No wonder why I wanna wake up. I should explore with the sunrise this morning, that orange glowing sky, a hue of pinks and purple, the softness of clouds in the sky, sunrise, sunrise. It's those little things in life I love, makes wanna push through the day. It subtracts from previous pain. It's just 'cause it's a new day, a new day. I'm done playing the game, I slipped on ice. I fractured my bones, all the false love turned me to stones. Each sunrise makes me forget it, though it sounds downright pathetic. It really soothes my soul. Time to start a new day. I saw the sunrise this morning, that orange glowing sky, the hue of pinks and purples, the softness of clouds in the sky.
Right, I'm gonna because no one's bothering to tune in, so I guess join me again next week.